we got some exciting news to start off the video. We have surpassed 1,000 subscribers, and I want to say thank you so very much for sticking along and watching me mess with this stupid thing behind me. It's a lot of fun. It's going to be fun. We're going to do a lot to it still. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I also want to say that because we hit 1,000 subscribers, I am doing the Lockers over Light Bar sticker giveaway. So that'll be probably in the next video. I'll do just a random picker that picks one of the subscribers, or 2 or 3 even of the subscribers, to win some of those stickers. Moving past that, I'm going to be announcing our 5,000 subscriber giveaway, or our 5,000 subscriber event. I haven't really decided what we're going to do there, but it's going to be really awesome. So a quick update on what we're doing with the Humvee. I've decided to take it to LSfest East in Kentucky, in Bowling Green, Kentucky, in a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Now before that, I do want to change the torque converter from that 900 stall that the diesel had, that it has currently, to that new 2300 stall converter that I already bought. So I'm gonna try to get the transmission out, get the torque converter swapped, put back in, get it running before I go on this cross-country trek from Atlanta to Bowling Green, Kentucky. Now I will be driving the Humvee. I'm not gonna trailer it. I'm a firm believer that if it's a couple states away, the Humvee can do it. Now I won't be doing it fast, and I probably won't be doing it comfortably, and hopefully it doesn't rain because everything inside will get wet. But I'm gonna drive it, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So if you're going to LSfest East, I can't wait to see you, meet you, come by, see the Humvee. It'll be in the, I guess, the show portion of it, because it's obviously not drifting, drag racing, or any of the other things they're doing out there. So it'll be in the show section, but I can't wait to get out there and see what it is. As you saw a couple videos ago, I was at LSfest West, and that was pretty awesome. Cletus McFarland was out there with Leroy the Savage. I know they're coming to LSfest East as well, so it'll be a lot of fun. So real quick, let's look, because before I take the transmission out of this thing, I want to check to see if I can just unbolt it, move it back a foot maybe, and then get the torque converter out, put the new torque converter in without having to drop the entire transmission to the ground to work on it like that. I'd love to be able to just unbolt it, slide it back, take the old torque converter off, put the new one in, bolt it all back together, and be done. So let's take a look, see if I have the clearance for that. All right, so in my opinion, one of the best parts of a Humvee is that I can take the doghouse off and get to the back of the motor. So you can see the transmission, because I have the 2-inch body lift, and put this down for a second, the transmission is about right here. It's hard to see. And the body's about the same level. So I've got enough room from here to here to back it out off of the flex plate. So that's good. I just don't know if I'm gonna have enough room. There we go. If I'm gonna have enough room once I back it out to bring it down. I'm probably gonna have to bring it down 2 inches to get it to clear the body. Maybe, yeah, probably 2 inches. So let's get underneath and see if the exhaust is in the way, because that's kind of what I'm concerned about. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. There's the exhaust. I don't know if I'm gonna have 2 inches to drop it. Especially right there. That's my concern. This thing is leaking. That drives me nuts. It's that the drain bolt has a gasket on it, and it just, no bueno, no bueno. So yeah, I'm gonna have to think about how to do this, because there's not going to be a lot of clearance, and I really don't want to take this exhaust off, even though if I had to, it is just 3 nuts, 3 nuts, and 3 nuts. Now what that's going to turn into is gaskets and stripped bolts and studs not coming off and all kinds of stuff like that. So man, if I can bring that back enough, I mean, I'd have to bring it back a good bit. Let's see what it looks like. Whoa, there's, with the transfer case, because all of it would have to come back. I can move this plate up out of the way. That transfer case is tight right there. I could probably move it back a good bit. Yeah, I don't see much interference other than just right here with this exhaust pipe. The drive shaft will be out of the way. All right, so I can do that. I can make that happen. Get all the lines off, move it back, disconnect all the linkage for the shifter. It needs to be redone anyway. And then as far as getting to the bolts for the transmission, that's easy. All right. So we see the problems. So it looks pretty straightforward. We unbolt the bell housing, unbolt the flywheel from the torque converter. Hopefully back it out maybe 6 inches while it drops just a hair. Who knows? Maybe that we have to take that section of the exhaust off, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I'm going to have the drive shafts out anyway. I'm going to redo all the linkage for the shifters while I have it out. Probably go ahead and replace the hose for the cooler lines. So it'll be a couple of day project. But I need to get it done and tested and out on the road for at least a week before I'm comfortable driving it all the way to Bowling Green, Kentucky. Now, I will tell you, going to Kentucky, some of my concerns are I need to get another 17-inch wheel for my spare tire so I can keep it in the bed of the truck, just in case for some reason I get a flat. I need to go buy Harbor Freight, buy another set of tools to put in a bag so I can have those with me, just in case something happens. There's a checklist I'm going to have to go over, because driving from here all the way to Bowling Green, if I get a flat, it's not like I go to Discount Tire and they have a 42-inch pit bull sitting in the showroom. So I have to think about things. If a portal breaks or something happens that's unique to the Humvee, I know a few shops that could get me something overnight, but I have to get all that set up and kind of figured out before I leave. So we'll talk about that in a different video, kind of plan for that. I'll show you what I've got and where everything is. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and plan for the transmission torque converter swap. Thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm hoping at LS Fest I can talk to somebody about switching from the Holley Sniper over back to port injection, and I think that's going to make a huge difference with their new computer system and everything. So that'll be the next upgrade after the transmission and everything's kind of running right with the Sniper. But stay tuned, subscribe, and we'll get there. I appreciate everybody. Thank you very much.